Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another day of JANELMAS. A like, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and start ranking my lip glosses. I'm gonna start with number 1 and work my way down, just because I do get confused when I start from the bottom and the numbers get mixed up because I forget which number I'm on, and it's just too much, it's too crazy. So my favorite lip gloss at the moment is this one. This is my number 1 lip gloss. It's by Dior. Super pretty packaging. I have like this much product left just because I've used it a ton. And yeah, this is the Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper. And I have this one in the shade 013. And this is, I think, called Beige. And it's just like this pretty nudie color. It goes pretty over the top of anything. This is like my everyday lip gloss. I've been taking this one with me to work, wearing it and having it in my pocket to reapply throughout the day. It just makes lips so juicy, plump. It adds like a little bit of nudiness, so lightens up any type of lip. This is my favorite. Has that sweet peppermint type of smell to it. Really love it. It doesn't overly sting or anything, so if you're a fan of lip plumpers, I think you will like this one. A similar color but not the same in formula is this Kaja gloss. So super pretty light pink with lots of sparkles. It's called the Gloss Shot, and this is in the shade 02 Milk Tea, and it's just like this, you know, beigey, pinky, and nude color. I would say this one has maybe less color and is a little bit maybe thinner, and it doesn't have that plumpiness to it. So this is the Kaja gloss next to the Dior gloss. So there it is. Super pretty. So if you're looking for an affordable, almost like, you know, same type of vibe, because I wouldn't say these are absolute dupes, this one, you know, gives a similar vibe, but it's not going to give you the plumping. And this one I think retails for like $18 or something like that, and the Dior one's way more expensive. I think it's like $34, $38 around there. So that's like my second favorite gloss. I haven't been reaching for it a lot because I rotate through my glosses, but in the spring I think it's such a pretty gloss. Another color that's similar is this one by Dior. So this is my third favorite gloss, and this is the Dior Addict Stellar glosses, and this is in the shade 354 Dior So Light. Also a very pinky light nude. This one has more pigment than the last two, and it's a lot more thicker. I like the doe foot applicator. These smell like marshmallow. I love. So really love the Dior packaging. This one's a little bit more bulkier, I would say, than the other Dior one. So yeah, I really like this one. And then falling behind those at number 4 and 5 are the same formula but just different colors. So number 4 I would say would be this nudie color in the shade 640 J'adore, and it's just like this orangey nude color. So a lot more pigment, but it's gonna look good over the top of a lot of other stuff, or just throw it on a lip liner or by itself. I like this one with Pillow Talk. This is in the shade 553 Princess, just like your girly fantasy sparkly pink color. So this is just your beautiful pink with lots of sparkles. Such a girly color that's gonna liven up your face. So I do enjoy using this one in the spring and summertime, just to give that pop of color. And I'm sorry if you hear my kids in the background screaming and running around. They're home from school on vacation, so I do apologize about any background noises. Next up is this Chanel gloss. This is the Rouge Cocoa Gloss in 804, and it's just like, I think it's called Rose Pulpe or something. It looks almost clear, but just has the lightest tint of pink. As you guys can see, a theme here. These are the colors I like going for. There is a similar theme here. I have a type, I definitely do. But yeah, I like the applicator on this. It's kind of like that Dior one, but just a little bit smaller. It's like juicy and thick and just like caresses your lips and applies the perfect amount of lip gloss. So I do like this formula, and I like the glossiness that it gives my lips. It looks very nice and plump, so I really like that. And it's not a plumping lip gloss by any means. Next up, I have my Tower 28 Chill Gloss. So this is just their clear gloss. It's gonna give you such a beautiful shine to your lips. Here it is here. I love the formula of this one. This one smells like coconut. So yeah, I really like the Tower 28 formula, which reminds me I have some other glosses down here that I forgot to put in for my ranking. So let me grab them really quickly. Coming in at 8, 9, and 10 are these Buxom glosses. I don't like every single type of Buxom gloss that I've tried. I don't know if the formula varies between colors. I don't know if the color varies, but the formula varies between colors, because I found in other colors I don't really like the formula. But in these three, I think the formula is just fine. I'm going to show you my favorite, which is number 8. This is this Buxom gloss. I like wearing this especially in the fall. It's like a My Lips but better color. I have like a mauve color to my lips, and this is the perfect mauve sparkly shade I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, if you are down with that type of lip gloss, Claire by Buxom is gonna be a good one for you. This is their lip polish, I believe it's called, plumping lip polish. So this has like a caramel scent. It has a tingly feeling because it is plumping. So I really do enjoy this gloss. This is like the 3rd one that I've had in my life. So it tells you that I used up the other 2 and loved it and enjoyed it. And this is my 2nd Dominique. And Dominique is this beautiful clear gloss. So this is number 9. And it has sparkles in it. So you can top anything with this. And this one's going to be lovely. So here it is here. It's just going to add a lot of dimension and sparkle to your lip. When I wear this, people always ask what's on my lips, and it's always Dominique. And then a newer discovery is this deeper wine color, and it's in the shade Gabby. It's also their plumping lip polish. And if you like Claire, but you just want a little bit more ump to your lips, I think this one is so pretty. You can wear this super opaque or just add a little bit for a more sheer look. So there it is there. So yeah, if you like these color stories, try out either one. I think you will love any of them. 11, 12, and 13 are some more Chanel glosses. So these are the Rouge Cocoa glosses right here. And out of these 3, number 11, my favorite of this bunch would be the color Melted Honey 712. And it's just a goldy color right here. It's almost clear with golden shimmer. So this one's pretty to put over anything and everything. And then I love a mauve color. So this color right here in 119, I think it's called like Bourgeois or something. Don't know how to say it. And I'll swatch it right here. So yeah, similar to Claire. It's a color like that. These swatches are so bad. I do apologize. So yeah, this one's a nice one. And my least favorite would have to be like this pinky mauve color. I just like the other one a little bit more since it has a little bit more shimmers. And this one's more of just like a cream formula and not like a lot of sparkles in it. So yeah, if you like a more subtle look, this one would be a great one. But I do highly recommend this one over this one. But yeah, if you like a mauve color, this one will be a subtle one. This one will be a nice like almost clear color but sort of pink. And then if you love mauves, this one is so pretty. And coming up next, coming in at number 14 is another Dior gloss. This is their Lip Maximizer and the shade 016. And it's like this goldeny brown shade. This is what the tube looks like. It's almost like Fenty Glow vibes, but not as orange. And this one is one that I think that's pretty. It's just like a subtle brown with gold. So yeah, there it is right here. Super pretty. But it's not like, it doesn't wow me. Like this one is more nude. So like put this in the center of the lips to make your lips look juicy and pouty. And this one is just, you know, as a little something something, but not like a whole lot of something something for me personally. So yeah, this is just a color preference, I would say, for me, but still really love the formula. And speaking of Fenty Glow, the next ones right here are my Gloss Bomb by Fenty Beauty. So I do like Fenty Glow the most, and this has been a favorite since like, when did they launch? 2017? I've been using, this is probably like my 4th one or something. I've been using Fenty Glow for years now, and it's just this beautiful, I would say like apricot-y, orangey nude color. It's right there, and I just love this in the summertime with the tan. It's just gonna give you all the vibes. In the fall too, a brownie orangey color is stunning. And then Fussy is just like your everyday pink. This is one I like to wear a lot in the spring, so it's just more like a sheer mauve pink, but just not too purple. Here it is right here next to Fenty Glow. So it's this one, super pretty. It's just one that I don't reach for a lot. I prefer some of my other glosses to it, but I do love the Fenty gloss formula. I used to buy the Glossy Posse sets every Christmas, but it just got out of hand and I've stopped purchasing them because I own so many glosses. But I still do love the Fenty formula, but it's just lower on my list. They used to be like my #1 glosses, but I love some of these other ones a little bit more. Coming in at 17 and 18 are these right here by Tower 28. My favorite would have to be this one, Coconut. It's just this beautiful pink color, and I'm a little bit under the weather, so if I sound a little nasally congested or raspy voice, that's what it is. So I swatched it right here. It's just beautiful pink. It's just gonna give all the shine to your lips and make you look super pouty. Love it. And then if you're going for a more subtle look, this one is just like almost a clear beigey nude with shimmer in it. So I swatched it right there. So pretty. I think this one will become a favorite, like higher up on the list if I use it more. It's just I've been using Coconut a ton just because that's what I've been into. Next up on our list are some NARS glosses. So I like this one right here in the shade Orgasm the most. Let me see if I can find a place to swatch them. This is orangey pink color with lots of golden shimmer. So pretty. And then the smoky color that doesn't really have shimmer, I think is just okay. It can look a little blobby, so I try not to apply that much. But yeah, this one has a lot more shine, I think. Super pretty glosses, comfortable formula. Love the NARS packaging. I lost track of what number we're on, but next up are these Pat McGrath glosses. I do have some other ones sitting here that I'm project panning, but these will hopefully be out by like the end of this month. So yeah, I'm not counting those because I know those will be empties. But we do have these two colors. I prefer this one in the shade Aliangelic, which is like this bluish greenish clear color with lots of sparkles, and it kind of has like a purpley flip. Super pretty. I think Pat McGrath does glosses very well. It's just I've been panning my way through a lot of them. And then we have Nude Venus, which I think is just a okay, more creamier color, more opaque. I like more of a sheer gloss with a little bit of color, lots of sparkle, but this one's just like a mid-tone pink color. And then we have these heart ones, also by Pat McGrath. I like both of them, but I wear more of a lighter color on the daily basis. So this one's like a brownie pink color, and this is in the shade, it's called Flesh Fantasy, but I'm panning this color right here. It's the same as this one. This is just the heart formula, and this is super beautiful for the fall in the shade Flesh 6. This is in the shade Flesh 6, which is like this more brownie red color. Super beautiful for the fall time. So yeah, I've been liking this one since I've been project panning the bigger tube. And it's right here. I feel like this one's a bit darker. I guess I'll swatch it underneath. Maybe the applicator just picks up more. You see that color? So gorgeous. Love. So I'm happy I'm panning this right now in the colder months. So this one is Flesh 6. So here are these little heart ones. Next up is a Fenty gloss, but it's this dip clip. I got this in a Sephora Favorites kit. I've used this maybe like 10 times since I've gotten it, and I just don't think the formula is the same as the other Fenty Glow. Here, I'll swatch it close to the Fenty Glow. It's a pretty color. It's the shade Fussy, but the formula is just not my, I don't know. It's different. It's different than the tube. The tube is like a little gloopy, but pretty, you know, very glossy. And this one is more sticky and I don't know, I think maybe a little bit thinner of a consistency. Like you just pick up a little bit and it spreads more thin, but it's not gonna be super glossy. It's more almost like a balm. So yeah, here is, where did I swatch it? Right here. This is the Gloss Bomb Fussy Clip Dip thing. And then here is the other Fussy in a tube. So yeah, these two colors. Yeah, just a little bit lower because it's an inconvenience to have to swatch it. Apply it to your lips or whatever. Not very hygienic. I don't know why they came out with that in the pandemic. Maybe it was something that they were thinking of releasing beforehand and then the pandemic hit and maybe they just still released it. And I know it didn't do well because it was in the sale section for a very long time. They later added it into a Sephora Favorites kit, which I purchased, and that's how I was able to get mine. I have 3 more glosses. So I have this one by NYX. This is Milky Gloss, and this is in Milk and Honey. Thinner consistency, nudie beige color. I don't think it's the best, like most shiniest gloss. It's just okay. I like that it's thin. The smell's a little plasticky and vanilla-y, I think. But yeah, it's just an okay gloss. I got this for free in an Ulta order, so I guess I'm okay with it. There's a lot used up because at one point this was in my Shop My Stash for like a few weeks, so I did get a lot of use on it. And also this is like the gloss I let my kids play with since it's just drugstore and I really don't care about it much. So my son or my daughter will apply this on their lips when they want to play with makeup. Second to last gloss here we have is a Buxom gloss. This one, the formula is just a little bit stickier and gloopy, and it just doesn't, it bunches up on my lips and doesn't look as pretty as it looks on other YouTubers. It's just like this peachy nude color. It's pretty in theory, but it doesn't really work out for what I like. And it's in the shade Celeste. It's just this peachy nude with lots of like rainbowy shimmers. I think it's super gorgeous, but it's one that it's hard to wear. So maybe if I mix this in with like a clear gloss to kind of thin it out or something. But yeah, that one's like not one I reach for a ton. Similar in formula is the Stay Glossy one. Pretty in theory, but yeah. It's like a beigey nude. I love. Super glossy, but I just don't love the formula. Kind of bunches on my lips and, you know, a little thicker. I don't know. It looks thin swatched here, but kind of does a weird thing on my lips. So not a favorite. Drugstore, don't really care about it since I didn't pay a ton of money. But yeah, those are the glosses. Hope you guys enjoyed this ranking and hope you have an amazing blessed day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.